to the mid-70s.
ALDI is now in your neighborhood. They have recently remodeled a couple of their stores in the Dayton area, one in Huber Heights and one in Kettering. ALDI spokeswoman and author of the Real Mom Nutrition blog, Sally, she's here to show us some recipes using fresh and healthy ingredients you can find at ALDI, right?
Absolutely. So these are great recipes for lunch boxes. They could also work for dinners.
Yeah.
This one could work as a great snack. But we did a survey and we found that the average family spends almost $1,500 on food for lunch boxes.
Wow.
Every year. That's a lot,
That's
right?
a heck of a lot. Now, is that just a average family of 4? Or?
Right.
Okay.
So it makes sense to save money where you can, and you can absolutely do that at ALDI. So that's what we're here to show you today. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a savory option and a sweet.
Yes, this is our barbecue chicken wrap.
Okay.
And we start with a tortilla, just a regular tortilla. You can microwave it, you can heat it in a skillet, or just use it right out of the bag.
Okay.
And instead of using mayo or mustard as our condiment, we're actually using hummus.
A little healthier.
Yes, a little healthier. A lot of kids really like hummus.
Yeah.
So we use that as a base, and then we're layering on some crunchy romaine lettuce leaves. Now, I hear from parents, and I'm a parent as well, that their kids don't like vegetables, right? Do you hear that?
No, of course not.
But sometimes I think it's because they don't like the mushy, overcooked kind, and so if you keep it kind of crisp,
see, mine are the opposite. They will eat anything cooked, but you give them some raw, and they're like, "What is this?
Oh, okay.
Did you pick this from a tree?" They're confused. So.
All right, well.
So if you can get them to eat them, I am all ears.
Well, I think when you get this all wrapped up, they're going to like it.
Okay.
So we have crunchy romaine, we have sweet carrots, and then we're putting on some barbecue chicken strips.
Perfect.
And so all we did, we got fresh chicken at ALDI, marinated it in some bottled barbecue sauce.
That you got at ALDI.
I got it at ALDI. And then you can grill it outside, you can grill it in a grill pan. And a great tip for the busy week is to make a bunch of these on Sunday, and then you can use them in different ways in the early part of the week.
That's a really great idea.
Yeah, and so since everything is better with cheese, right?
Well, I hear that.
Yes, so then we put some cheese on that, and we add a little barbecue sauce on top and some green onions and roll it up.
This looks so good.
Yeah, so
healthy,
this is our,
easy. Oh, here it is.
That's our finished product, yeah.
Perfect. So what if, imagine opening your lunchbox for that. That's a great option. If you are a parent that packs or even a grandparent that packs, this is a really great, you always want to get lots of colors in there, don't you?
Exactly, and you have the crunchy veggies, you have the creamy hummus, and you have lots of protein in the chicken for, you know, kids and grown-ups for all afternoon if they have it for lunch.
It beats that peanut butter and jelly, doesn't it?
Yeah, a lot more interesting, that's for sure.
So.
Yeah.
And you know what, studies show that if they eat a healthy lunch, they're more apt to be attentive in the afternoon.
Yes,
so that's a good
lot
thing
more
too.
focus, and that's important in school.
So we've done the savory.
Yes.
We've got a sweet option. This looks amazing. You could do this for breakfast. You could do this for lunch. You could even do, if you ever do breakfast for dinner. This is a fun one
Brinner.
too.
Yeah, we do that all the time in my house. My kids love it.
All right, so what do we call this one?
Yeah, so this is a fruit and hazelnut panini, and excuse the reach, but do you love this stuff as much as
absolutely.
I do? Yes.
I love that. I could eat it with a spoon.
Yes, and sometimes I do. Yes, so and ALDI has a great price on their brand of hazelnut spread. So what we're doing is we're spreading that on whole grain bread. Okay, so ALDI has a couple different kinds of whole grain breads, and they're important because they have more fiber, more protein, more vitamins than white bread does. So for kids especially, it's really important.
Yeah.
And we mix the hazelnut spread with half and half with cream cheese.
Okay.
And so we cut the sugar a little bit. It gives it a nice creamy consistency.
Oh, that's great.
And then spread that on both
slices on both halves
of bread.
And then you got to get a waffle iron.
Well, then we layer on fruit.
Okay.
Yeah. So you add the fruit.
Oh, cool.
You can
I've
help
never
me there.
seen bananas cut like this.
Yeah,
this
so
is
just
kind of
layer
fun.
those on, and then you can kind of nestle berries in there. You can do strawberries.
How cute is this?
Raspberries, whatever fruit your kids like.
I have never heard of this idea. This is really fun.
Cute.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, ALDI has, there you go. ALDI has about 70 different kinds of produce, fruits and vegetables. So whatever your kids like, ALDI, you know, is probably going to have it.
Yeah.
So, and then if you have a panini press, great. Put it on the panini press. If you don't, we're showing here you can do it in a waffle iron.
That's so smart.
Yeah, so it's not just for waffles. You can make grilled cheese. You can make all kinds of things in a waffle iron.
I didn't realize that. So when it cooks down, it actually just, I mean, it's stuck together. Yeah. That's fantastic.
And you get all these, you know, awesome nooks and crannies that your kids will love. And we show it here. You can totally do that as an after-school snack or in a lunchbox. I got this tip from an ALDI chef, which was great. So if you want to make a grilled sandwich and pack it in a lunchbox, you want to cool the sandwich first, and you sit it on its end like that so it doesn't get soggy. Isn't that smart?
Oh, that's a really good idea.
So cool it and then put it in your lunchbox.
And so you can send them to this, or send this with your child, but it won't be hot, but it'll be
warm, cold. I mean, it's chocolate fruit, you know,
I mean,
what
that
kid
sounds
wouldn't love that?
incredible.
Yes.
I would love that.
Yes.
I wish somebody would make that for my lunch. So when we're thinking about options and things, we want to make sure we plan our menu and we can find anything really here, everything here at Aldi as we're kind of walking through the aisles.
What is great about Aldi is there's really something for everyone. So if you just want your grocery basics, your dairy, your bread, your frozen foods, you can absolutely find that at Aldi. If you're looking for more of a specialty diet, like say gluten-free, a lot of people are eating gluten-free, there's a whole line of gluten-free products at Aldi, which some people don't know. And if you're looking to not eat artificial colors, artificial flavors, there's a whole Simply Nature line that's free of that. Lots of organic options, so it is something for everybody there.
Yeah, you know, and you, we mentioned earlier that you renovated a couple new stores. That's got to be exciting. So if you live in, it was the Kettering or Kettering area.
Yeah, so it's the same great Aldi shopping experience, which means easy and affordable, but they have remodeled the stores, so it's just an even better shopping experience.
Sure.
Yeah.
You talk a lot about food and different things that we can do with our kids on your blog. Tell us where we find you.
I'm at realmomnutrition.com, and I have some recipes and feeding tips. I have a lot of advice for picky eaters, but you can also find great recipes on tips on the Aldi website, which is aldi.us.
Aldi.us.
Yes.
Great.
You can find these recipes there too. So
excellent. You can also find them right here in my stomach after this show. Thank you so much, Sally. It's great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, coming up on Living Dayton, Jenna.